Hello, this is Bart Sharp, author of Magic Speaks. I wanted to share with you about one of the persons that's my hero and part of my book, the man George Washington Carver. Now, part of Magic Speaks is exploring how people are magical. And George Washington Carver is a very magical man. He had over 500 inventions in the 19th century. And he had a lot of inventions around the areas of food, clothing, and it was an amazing man that took ideas and communed with something greater than his mind. He was a very spiritual man, and also he was a scientist, an agricultural scientist, and taught in a small black college in the South in Alabama. And so George Washington Carver would take something like a peanut and hold it and say, "What do you have to teach me today?" And somewhere in that communion with the peanut and something greater than him, because he really believed that God was the channel of all of his inventions. He never had a patent on any of his inventions because he said it was a communion with the God and he didn't deserve to have something like a patent. So he would be communing with this peanut, and ideas would come out and flourish. And George Washington teaches us that you can be in communion with nature, with a peanut, with a higher power, and most importantly with yourself, and be really aligned with who you are. And when you go into a question and ask, something of a greater consciousness opens inside of you and directs you. Creativity is easy when you're in these states. And if you can live in that space of creativity that's magical, things will show up in amazing ways. And George Washington Carver lived this way and had hundreds of inventions, all in the communion with something much greater, and knowing in his humility that he was just a part of the process. We can be that channel of something much more than us. And in the book, Magic Speaks, we explore these types of concepts. How to be greater and be in alignment with everything. And live in that magical place and that magical space. So this is Bart Sharp, author of Magic Speaks.